Listen, in a triple threat, it's not about being flashy. It's not about all of this. It's about surviving, and that's what I'm best at. So Jordan Oasis is getting a W tonight.
Today we not playing. Jordan, Marcus, I'ma see you boys in there. Coldest on my planet.
I have well over 100 matches every single year. In a three-way, that's no biggie to me. It's the same plan, the same goal, and that is Marcus Mathers on top and going after the WWE ID Championship.
Coming all the way live with H-Town Pride. It's the incredible spectacle and boy we apply. It's gonna be a rough ride, so button your coat. It's the road, don't you know, bro? This ain't no joke. You got the 4-ring post with 3-ring ropes. 2 better for 1 win, and they going for broke. So if you don't know, let me dumb it down. It's the reality of wrestling. They the talk of the town.
We're getting things rolling here once again for Reality of Wrestling Glory, ladies and gentlemen. And what better way to get things started than with a WWE ID official match in the triple threat variety, Sammy?
Things continue to heat up in the WWE ID program. One of the reasons is here and now. There you see Marcus Mathers starting things off here at Road Glory.
Philly's finest Marcus Mathers at one point one of the favorites to win the WWE ID Championship, but that was until he dropped a match in the tournament over WrestleMania weekend, thanks to Sam Holloway.
Well, he has an opportunity here tonight to reverse his fortunes, build some momentum in the right direction here at WWE ID.
Now, speaking of favorites to win the tournament, here comes a man that is 2-0.
Ice Williams in the house.
Someone who has been making a name for themselves, not just here at Reality of Wrestling, but also on WWE Evolve. Ice Williams currently boasting a 2-0 perfect record in the double elimination ID tournament. This triple threat match could very well change that momentum, not just for Ice, but for Marcus Mathers or the third man in this matchup, Jordan Oasis.
Ice Williams poised to make history and be the breakout of WWE ID.
Well, he said it himself even prior to the announcement of the championship. If not Ice, then who?
Weighing in at 253 pounds, he is the global nomad, Jordan Oasis!
The global nomad, one of the first ID talents that we saw here at Reality of Wrestling.
What is in that bag?
One day, hopefully we find out, Sammy. But Jordan Oasis at that time faced Ice Williams and came up in a losing effort. Do you think that fortune changes tonight?
Well, I mean, this is a big opportunity for all 3 of these men, but you gotta believe that Jordan Oasis, extra pressure on this young man to make a name for himself and get momentum back on his side.
Well, since that time, Jordan Oasis has picked up a victory here at the Reality of Wrestling. But again, he is also boasting a 1-1 record in the tournament. A next loss in that tournament would mean that he is eliminated and no longer can be the first ever ID champion.
Talk about pressure.
Official WWE ID action here at the Reality of Wrestling. The first time we've had a triple threat matchup here between these 3 individuals, Sammy.
That's right, Marcus Mathers, Ice Williams, Jordan Oasis, one fall to a finish who builds crucial momentum in the WWE IG program in this three-way matchup.
Now, the first time that we saw Ice Williams and Jordan Oasis here at Reality of Wrestling, after that ID announcement, Ice Williams picked up the victory over Jordan Oasis, but now we at the monkey wrench that is Marcus Mathers, Philly's finest. Do you think that maybe changes the dynamic of this matchup a bit, Sammy?
Well, I mean, it's so hard to strategize in these three-way matches. Just when you think you have momentum against one opponent, the other can sneak up. Big opportunity for all three. Oh, look at that. Big drop kick and then the kip up from Marcus.
And now it seems that Jordan Oasis has been eliminated from the equation, even if for just a little bit, because he still has an opportunity to get back into this. But it is one fall to a finish, and this could be the fall to finish it. But Marcus able to get his shoulders up here, as now Ice Williams could be getting caught once again, but no, quick kick out.
Talk about the pressure on Jordan Oasis.
Cover here again, jackknife style.
Talk about the pressure of Ice. Well,
oh, look at that again. Fell right into another cover there, but amazing core strength.
And none of these athletes working by the hour here, trying to get this job done quickly.
And look at that. There goes Oasis. And now flips them both. Covers both guys. Could be it, but no. What a win that would be for the Global Nomad.
I don't think that should have even been counted legal, but Jordan Oasis going it all on his own, taking out both men at the same time.
Jordan Oasis, after a tremendous WrestleMania weekend for himself, trying to get a victory here over what some people are calling the favorite of the ID tournament, currently boasting a 2-0 clean record in the tournament. The other two, on the other hand, face potential elimination with another loss in a singles match.
A lot of momentum for Ice Williams, but it's a lot of pressure on both Marcus Mathers and Jordan Oasis. And right now, Marcus Mathers is standing tall, looking to change his fortunes.
He rolled through and hit that kick, and that's the kind of expertise that you can get by wrestling 4 times a week, as Marcus Mathers never takes a weekend off, always wrestling all over the United States, whether it's here in Houston, whether it's up in Boston, or anywhere truly. But he gets caught with that DDT now into the cover here. Ice Williams, though, almost got the victory before Oasis went in and broke it up, Sammy.
And Marcus Mathers better be working as much as he can, as is Jordan Oasis. They're going to try to ink out a victory against Ice Williams. We were right here, Kirby, when Ice Williams was announced by the 2-time Hall of Famer Booker T as the first entry into the WWE ID program here at Reality of Wrestling. And Jordan Oasis right now looking to play spoiler against Ice Williams.
And it was an incredible moment. Oh, gosh! Sure.
Spine-tingling spine buster.
There after that spine buster. Now the cover.
Talk about power from the Global Nomad, Jordan Oasis.
Now you always ask, Sammy, what's in the bag? I can see something hanging there. I think it was the shirt that Jordan Oasis had. Does that at least qualm a little bit of your questioning about what's in the bag?
Am I supposed to really qualify that with an answer? No! He could put his t-shirt that he wore to the ring in the back. No, what is in the bag? He brings it out each and every night, and clearly it's not been that big of a good luck charm, because he's one singles loss away from being out of the WWE ID Championship Tournament.
Well, I mean, he is a nomad for a reason. He could just have goods in there to help him survive, as right now he is trying to survive against Ice Williams. Oh my God! Both guys had the exact same idea, and it looks like they both ran right into each other's elbows, as now Marcus Mathers, out of nowhere, comes right back into this fight.
No rest for whoever has momentum. Ice Williams takes Oasis down. Mathers right in there. Now Oasis back up. I mean, who are you picking this thing, Kirby?
I honestly don't know, as all talent here for the WID tournament has been phenomenal, and they all have their unique weapons that show us why they are WWE ID talents. Now Ice Williams through the second rope, drops the elbow, and look at Ice. Oh, blockbuster from the second rope into the cover to walk away victorious. Oh, gets that left shoulder up. That's Jordan Oasis.
That's why Ice Williams, handpicked by Booker T. So much great talent in the WWE ID program. Who's going to jock for position to come out on top in this one?
Ice, was thinking icebreaker perhaps, but Marcus Mathers saw it coming. Marcus Mathers always studying tape, always
My
trying
God.
to get better. And from the top rope with a crossbody to win it all here in this triple threat. No.
Marcus Mathers just dancing to the top rope almost. He makes it so easy, so fluid. What an athlete is this Marcus Mathers.
What a near fall there from Marcus Mathers. It looks like he's going for something else again from the top rope here, Sammy.
Ice Williams is in a bad position, center of the ring. What is Mathers thinking?
From the top rope, Marcus Mathers, oh, he was thinking a stomp, but Williams gets out of the way.
Wow.
Oh! Jordan Oasis reintroduces himself into this matchup. Look at that, oh!
That big hoss back in this thing.
He ducked right into that kick and now drives the knee right into the back. I know what he's thinking here, Sammy. He's thinking the blackout cannon.
Oh, went over the top rope. Oh, made a
breaker.
God.
That may have just eliminated Oasis. It's now Williams from the top. He's thinking of dropping that elbow right across the chest.
Ice, baby.
2.
No.
Mathers gets the shoulder up. What a matchup here for Reality of Wrestling glory! Ice Williams getting Mathers back up, but how much does he have left in the tank, Sammy?
Oh my God, look at that!
Roll through! Ice Williams almost gets caught!
Inside cradle. How much is left in any of these men? Talk about a pick'em.
Oh! Super kick from Mathers. Now look at that kick. Oh, neck breaker now from Williams. These guys know each other so well, Sammy.
Gotten so familiar, not just in WWE ID, but here at Reality of Wrestling. Ice Williams, oh, but there's Oasis.
Out of nowhere, Oasis. I thought he was out after that icebreaker on the outside.
And how are you supposed to get an edge in this thing?
Mathers. Oh, look at that cutter. Center of the ring. Oh, icebreaker to Mathers. And now, hilltop hook. Oasis with the hilltop hook. Could have just put out Williams, and he did.
Here is your winner, Jordan Oasis!
The WWE ID Tournament is all about momentum, and Jordan Oasis may have just built himself up the biggest wave of momentum for himself, Sammy.
Jordan Oasis says that professional wrestling gives him an identity. Well, the global nomad may have just turned his fortunes around.
What a matchup here for Reality of Wrestling glory.
What's in the bag?
We are not done yet here tonight as we continue on with the Glory Women's Championship Tournament.
I didn't mean it tonight. I did it by myself. I survived. That's what I do.
Bro Nation, my special guest at this time is Eli Knight. Eli, you're heading into the main event. But it's not just any main event. It is a no DQ match against one of your biggest rivals here at Reality of Wrestling, Erik Lockhart.
See, it's fitting. It's very fitting that we ending it this way, Erik. No DQ. There ain't gonna be no rules. There's gonna be nowhere for you to run, nowhere for you to hide. For the past few months, you've been on my ass. You've been putting me through hell back and forth. And now I get to pay the favor back tenfold. And I hope you're ready. Because once I step into the ring with you, I'm putting your ass down for good.
Do you want to become a professional wrestler? Booker T's Reality of Wrestling training facility in Texas City, Texas is a 15,000 square foot facility with over 50 full-time students and wrestlers from around the world. Inside sits a 9,000 square foot venue set up for weekly shows where our students will showcase their skills in front of a live studio television audience. In the back, a full weight room complete with state-of-the-art equipment and personal trainers, along with a full staff and personnel running the day-to-day operations. Reality Wrestling provides everything you need to become a well-rounded professional wrestler, learning under the two-time WWE Hall of Famer, Booker T. Referees, ring announcers, and commentators. At Reality Wrestling, we just don't teach you how to be a professional wrestler, but how to be an elite sports entertainer. This is the reality of wrestling.
Okay. I got the bracket. Oh my gosh. Now let me see it. Okay, you're here. I'm here. Okay, we're on opposite sides of the bracket. Okay, so you just beat Maya. Yeah, and you just beat Callie. And if you can just get past her. And you can get past her. the Moneybird's gonna be in the finals! Oh my gosh! And you finally get your shot back at Mia after what she did to you. I mean, she totally cost you that match against JC. Yeah, I know, but that wouldn't have happened if you're out there like you're supposed to be. We talked about this, Gigi. I mean, you know I was going through some stuff. Yeah, I know. But, I mean, do you really think you can beat Mia? I mean, she is a former champion. Yes, of course I can beat Mia. And I'm a former champion too. I know. I just wanted to make sure you had your head on right. I know. But look, it really could be the both of us in the finals. I know. I mean, if there's gonna be a new Glory Women's Champion, it should be the one of us. I agree. And we can finally figure out who the better money bird is. Okay, I don't really know if it's about that.
Eli, you let others influence you instead of thinking for yourself. I didn't train you that way. You know, there's been a lot of talk from the Row Nation, from your friends and family, but not enough from you. Because you and I both know months ago when we were standing on that top rope and you went crashing onto the guardrail below, you slipped. I didn't push you. And you let this spiral out of control. You know how innovative I am in the ring. Imagine how innovative I can be when everything in the building can be used as a weapon. Just ask your boy Malik. This was his point of view, wasn't it? I didn't start any of this. But well, that doesn't matter anymore, does it? So I didn't start anything. I'm gonna finish it.
The following contest is a no disqualification match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New Richmond, Wisconsin, by way of Orlando, Florida. Weighing in at 192 pounds, Erik Lockhart, the smoothest.
For months and months, the issues have built until we culminate here tonight at Row Glory. Erik Lockhart, Eli Knight, no disqualification. What's gonna happen?
Erik Lockhart very well could be in for the fight of his life, Sammy, because I have never seen Eli Knight be this determined, this focused, this ready to tear somebody apart. You said it's gonna be personal. I think it's gonna be far more than that.
And his opponent, from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is alive like no other, Eli Knight!
Eli Knight immediately sliding into the ring. Look at this! I told you it's gonna be more than personal. This is going to be an all-out fight, an all-out brawl. And it's no disqualification, Sammy. Anything goes! And look at this. It's just raining punches here from Eli.
Well, this is personal. It's because Eli Knight made it.
Eli did it.
Erik Lockhart was a tutor, was a teacher, was the best person to sit under the learning tree for Eli Knight, and he ruined all of that. by not knowing when to stick his nose and not put it in Erik Lockhart's business.
Well, this main event here is definitely the most personal.
Oh, God!
We have seen a reality of wrestling glory thus far, and Eli Knight just went like a torpedo to the outside. And look at that, we said it was no disqualifications, anything goes, and it looks like Eli Knight is already starting to look for weapons. What has he got in mind?
I know that emotions are high. I know Eli Knight, this young kid, the future is bright for Eli Knight, and we've got to settle this here in this main event, but
the chairs are being thrown inside the ring here, Sammy. We're very familiar with that type of weapon here in the world of professional wrestling. And it's not just one chair, it's not just two chairs. It looks like Eli Knight has made his magic number 4 here tonight. Big shot there from Eli on the outside.
I still don't understand why Eli Knight decided to make this so personal between himself and Erik Lockhart. Why would you turn on your mentor the way Eli Knight has done with Erik Lockhart? Come on now?
Have you been seeing the stuff that Erik Lockhart has done to Eli?
Knight?
He's actually attacked Malik, oh my God, with chairs. And now Eli introducing that candlestick, swinging it wildly at Erik Lockhart. You've got to be kidding me, Sammy, if you think that Erik Lockhart is not at fault here.
I know that Erik Lockhart is trying to be doing what's best for Eli Knight, what's best for his pupil, trying to do what's best for the future of this business.
Oh, right into the steps.
And Eli Knight's just now throwing it all away. I mean, this relationship is just completely disintegrated.
Well, whatever relationship they had, you're right, it disintegrated right before our eyes over the last few months, as Erik Lockhart has been one of the most despicable human beings that I have seen here at the Reality of Wrestling.
This is exactly why Erik Lockhart has been put in this position, because of comments like that. What did Erik Lockhart ever do to Eli Knight to deserve this?
He took on Malik. He went to the hospital that Eli Knight's father was at. Are you kidding me with this, Sammy?
Erik Lockhart went to visit Eli Knight's father in the hospital to give him some flowers.
Oh my God, and look at that, the no disqualification stipulation for this matchup's coming into full effect if you haven't seen it already.
I mean, no rules. Referee's there just to count the pinfall.
Erik Lockhart finally finding his first opening here as he sent Eli Knight over the guardrail, and that's how this whole thing started.
The fact
over the guardrail with the rib injury.
The fact that Eli Knight has pushed Erik Lockhart to this position, and I'm very uncomfortable with what Erik Lockhart is going to have to do to settle this thing here tonight.
Well, definitely we're going for some uncomfortable times, as Erik Lockhart not giving the Row Nation what they want.
Nor should he. This is not about the Row Nation. This is not even about Eli Knight. This is about Erik Lockhart. How selfish is Eli Knight to forget that?
Big shot there from Eli Knight. Let's look at that. Disrespectfully athletic jumps over. Eli Knight connects with that drop kick. Selfish or not, Sammy, however you choose to see this, Eli Knight is truly taking it to Erik Lockhart like never before.
I mean, Eli Knight, one of the best athletes, the future of Reality of Wrestling. Oh! How much of that is on him, and how much of that's because of the tutelage from Erik Lockhart?
Well,
Eli Knight owes all of his career so far to Erik Lockhart.
I beg to differ with that, because while Erik Lockhart did get Eli started here, Eli Knight has reached another level by training here at Reality of Wrestling, by becoming a new version of himself, a height that Erik Lockhart has yet to see. And maybe it's jealousy. At the core of it all, maybe it's jealousy from Lockhart that Eli Knight has reached those kinds of heights. As Eli Knight now looks to be setting up chairs here, but what has he got in mind?
Malicious intent. It's got to be on the mind of both of these men. I mean, something's got to give here. Oh! These two men have been going back and forth month after month after month. I mean, Erik Lockhart, to his credit, has tried to put this thing away, tried to end this thing multiple times. This is all Eli Knight's fault that's been pushed to this. Oh! And that's what Erik Lockhart's got to do.
You saw it! Eli Knight was trying to go for a moonsault from the second rope, but Erik Lockhart saw the candlestick and saw his opening, and he goes right after the injured ribs. Oh my God!
You see what happens, Eli? You see what happens, Eli? The smoothest Erik Lockhart picking his moment.
The former television champion, Erik Lockhart.
Yeah, former champion. Former champion, Kirby, that's the problem.
Truly taking it to Erik Lockhart is now, you mentioned it, Sammy, he found his opening. He's taking it to Erik Lockhart, and those ribs now coming into play again, just like how we saw a few months ago.
A few months ago when everyone blamed Erik Lockhart for Eli Knight's injury. I mean, if Eli Knight would stop taking so many risks, maybe he would have never gotten injured in the first place. That's not Erik Lockhart's fault. That's Eli's fault. But okay, you want to push it to this? Erik Lockhart is going to make you pay for it.
Big shot from Erik Lockhart. Is not, what has he got in mind here, Sammy? You said that they've got cruel intentions here.
I know they got to settle this, but Erik, no, come on now.
Erik Lockhart, he's got Eli up. Oh, but look at that, Eli managed to break free. And now these two are just continuing fighting here on the ropes. Oh, slides right through. Does Eli Knight.
Talk about smooth. Erik Lockhart, I mean, why did it have to come to this? These are two of the best athletes in the entire reality wrestling locker room. Someone could get very seriously injured here tonight, Kirby.
It came to this because Erik Lockhart continued to be someone that we've never seen before. He continued to push the envelope, and he even put Malik away with a concerto, and that put Malik out of action for months. That is Eli Knight's brother.
It is unfortunate that Eli Knight pushed. Oh my God. This is not a ladder match.
It's not a ladder match, but it will definitely take Eli Knight to heights that he is very comfortable with, but not heights that Erik Lockhart might be comfortable with, as he just got ran right into the post that Eli.
I know this is no disqualification, but there's got to be some rules here. You can't just pull a ladder out.
No, Sammy, that's the thing. It's no disqualifications. There are no rules. As you said before, the referee is just there to count the three count.
Well, I don't think that's going to work anymore. It's very unfortunate that Eli Knight pushed Erik Lockhart to have to send a message at the behest of Malik, that he had to incorporate that issue into this. But that's because Eli Knight doesn't listen to his mentor. Eli Knight doesn't listen to his teachers. He doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to stop taking these chances. And Erik Lockhart, if he's got to take more chances just to prove a point, that's what he's going to do.
Now look at this, Erik Lockhart always has very unique ways to employ new weapons here. And what has he got in mind here? He's got that ladder set up over the ropes. And now, using the bounce of the ropes to just continue to drive weapons right into the midsection and ribs of Eli Knight.
A sickening thud from that ladder. Echoing throughout the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena is not good for Eli Knight.
So at what point do you think enough is enough, Sammy?
I thought it was enough for months now. The fact that we're even having this match is ridiculous. Enough is enough. We were past that, Kirby. The fact that we have to do this at all is ridiculous.
Oh my God! A suplex! Right onto the laptop!
You want to be a viral sensation, Eli Knight? Meet the internet.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Yes, it's disgusting that Eli Knight has pushed Erik Lockhart to this.
Oh, look at this.
Eli.
Now, Erik, he's grabbing the guardrail, as I mentioned before.
Watch out.
This is how this all started.
Oh my God, Erik.
At what lengths will Erik Lockhart go to?
I've never seen Erik Lockhart behave this way. He just pulled a barricade off the side of the arena here.
So now you agree with me that he's going too far?
I agree that yes, Erik Lockhart is going too far, and it's unfortunate that Eli Knight has pushed him to this point. Everything that happens from here on out is Eli Knight's fault.
Erik Lockhart taking his time to get this guardrail up, because that is one heavy piece of weaponry, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, obviously.
But what is he doing?
It's not normal behavior to bring in a guardrail into the wrestling ring.
but it looks like Erik Lockhart.
Well, who's supposed to protect Eli Knight and Erik Lockhart?
It looks like Erik Lockhart could be thinking to take that very protection away from Eli Knight. He ran right into the guardrail, and you saw the bounce. Eli Knight could be sincerely hurt.
This all started when Eli Knight got sincerely hurt, and it's going to end with someone's career might end tonight here, Kirby. This is not what Bro Glory is supposed to be at. And yes, this match might live on for glory for all these men, but at what cost?
Well, we saw, it's been the story of the night.
Oh my God.
Of everybody trying to exercise their demons, whether it be...
Oh my God!
Whether it be Ice Williams or Marcus Mathers or Calientita, they're all trying to exercise their demons, and now Eli Knight trying to do the same,
Oh my
and he
God,
stays
come on.
in this.
Eli
But
Knight,
for how much longer will he be able to?
and Eli just went face first into that guardrail. Catapult from Erik Lockhart, and Eli still staying in this for some stupid reason.
Because he wants the victory, Sammy. He doesn't want it to go on the record, but that Erik Lockhart got the best of him. Whether it's a regular match or a no disqualification match, Eli Knight wants to truly put the stamp on this and say, I destroyed Erik Lockhart.
Fighting for his life here is Eli Knight, Erik Lockhart, sinister. Oh, no, no, no!
Eli
No, no, no!
manages to reverse here.
Oh!
Erik Lockhart, he's up! He's up! Oh, but he lands right on the chairs.
Talk about
And now-
smooth.
That was definitely smooth, but, and now catches once again, going after the eyes is Erik Lockhart.
Perfectly legal.
It is no disqualification, Sammy, you were right. Oh, the drop kick right into the ladder! What a war we are seeing before our eyes in the Reality of Wrestling Glory main event. This is not about championships. This is not about the draft. This is entirely personal, and these two continue to go to war. What does Eli Knight have in mind next, Sammy? Where does he go from here?
What more or less is there left to do? I mean, teacher versus student. Eli Knight sending a message to his former tutor.
Oh, wait a second.
No. His mentor.
Oh, Erik Lockhart! After the powerbomb, goes into the cover to put it up.
No!
But Erik Lockhart Eli Knight able to get the kick out.
And the
look at this, going right after the ref.
That's what he should do. Erik Lockhart get in the face of the referee. What is wrong with Eli Knight for continuing this thing?
There's nothing referee Valen can do about this, as it is no disqualifications. But look at the welts on Erik Lockhart, shot after shot. He is just red after all those shots, Sammy.
Oh my God, and Eli Knight.
And now look at this, the
You asked for this, Eli.
Oh my God, one for Malik a few months ago, and now one for Eli across the ribs. How much more can Eli Knight take? Erik Lockhart's very proud of himself right now, Sammy.
I don't think that's true, Kirby. I think Erik Lockhart is as heart-torn as the rest of us that it came to this. No one is more broken heart about what is happening to Eli Knight right now than Erik Lockhart.
You see right there, Erik Lockhart is looking for the injury finish. He says that Eli Knight is done. He's trying to get the referee to throw up the X and say it's over. But Eli Knight, not to be deterred. This right here is a brand new level to the disrespectfully athletic superstar of the row. Swinging away at Erik Lockhart. And now, the guardrail right into Erik, sorry.
Oh my God, Erik's arms are tied up in that guardrail. I think that Erik might be tied up, might be stuck here.
And that may have been the small window that Eli needed.
Oh God.
And these two the gas tanks have got to be done. Or if
Look
not,
at the welts on
very close.
The welts in the back of Erik Lockhart as he just pleads with Eli Knight to stop this.
He asked for this. He's the one that brought it to this, Sammy. Oh, but now look at that with the opening. Eli Knight was trying to send the final message. Oh! Eli Knight is a madman! And now, Erik Lockhart could finally meet his maker here at Raw Glory after that Superman press. 1, 2, it's over! That was one of the most insane sequences I have ever seen. Erik Lockhart thought he had it all figured out, but Eli Knight saw it coming and managed to get a moonsault as Erik Lockhart came to the outside, Sammy. What a performance!
I cannot believe it. You talk about the smoothest, Kirby. Eli Knight just made an effort to trademark that for himself. These two men left it all in the ring. From mentor to student, school is out.
Eli Knight said that this was personal. He said that he was coming here to go to war. And what a war we just witnessed. Never have I seen anything like that be in the trenches before of reality of wrestling in the entire history of this company. What a main event we had, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you next week for more World Glory as we bring you more reality of wrestling Women's Glory Championship tournaments and maybe final rosters between Platinum and Glory. And I can tell you right now, Eli Knight can finally look towards the future of hopefully Glory or Platinum.